California. I'm going to try to take something away on the fishing trip of a lifetime, Elfin Cove, Alaska, for king salmon and halibut. The question is, will they have the guts to go? 2 phone calls and 5 minutes will decide. How bad do you want to go fishing?
Take me somewhere far from now. Get on the lift lane and take me down. Steer away to where I feel alive. Let me know when I arrive.
Welcome to Moonlight Beach.
I like to pluck people out of a totally different environment than where we're taking them fishing. So San Diego at the beach, where there's surfers, people hanging out on the beach, playing volleyball, lounging around, and just kind of doing their thing, is the perfect spot to find someone to bring up here to Elfin Cove, because talk about 2 different environments.
Elfin Cove, baby. It's one of the greatest fishing locations on the planet for king salmon and halibut, and it's pretty beautiful too. Unless you don't like glaciers, bears, whales, eagles, sea lions, and lots of fish. So what would you do if I were to tell you that right now I have a plane ready to take you to Elfin Cove, Alaska to go catch king salmon and halibut? Would you be willing to blow off the next few days and go?
Oh, you know, it's a great offer, and I really appreciate it.
You don't like fishing, huh?
No, I think it'd be fun. I just spend a lot of time surfing instead.
Not fishermen. Elfin Cove is too special of a place to take someone who doesn't love to fish. Would you be willing to blow off everything for the next few days and go?
I don't know, it'd be up to my wife.
You got 2 phone calls in 5 minutes to work it out with your wife.
I say go. It's just work.
Here we go, the boss of bosses right here.
This is nuts. Hey, it's Jeff Sevely. I'm sorry to bother you on the weekend. Hey, I'll make this fast. I'm having kind of a wild moment. I'm down at Moonlight Beach with my family, and I just got ambushed by 2 cameras and a reporter from ESPN. They're going to take me fishing in Alaska for 2 days. So I just said, well, I'd have to call my boss's boss's boss. Okay, fair enough.
Doesn't look good.
That's okay, Fred. I'd rather have a job than a fishing trip. I mean, seriously, I tried.
Do you have a second to chat with us?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Have you ever had the desire to catch salmon or halibut or anything like that?
No, not so much, man. Yeah, not so much.
After talking to a few people and getting a couple of refusals on the beach, it was a lot of fun just walking around, kind of broing up with them, so to speak.
I used to boogie board a lot. You ever been to Alaska?
Haven't been to Alaska. Been to Canada, and that's about as far up.
It's beautiful up there, and the fishing is unreal. If you ever had the opportunity to go to a spot like that, would you go?
Oh, for sure. No, I mean, basically, if we're not by the ocean, we're into doing whatever. And then if we go to a place that's all about fishing, dude, we're going to get into fishing.
You're about best in class. If the best in class is surfing, you surf. If you're somewhere else, best in class is fishing, you fish, right?
Yeah, when in Rome, we'll do whatever. Man, we like it.
So what would you do if I were to tell you that right now I have a plane ready to take you to Elfin Cove, Alaska to catch salmon and halibut? Would you be willing to blow off the next few days and go?
Into it. Let's go.
You want to go catch some king salmon and halibut?
For sure. Let's do it. Seriously.
Dude, you're going to Alaska with us tomorrow, bro.
No way. That's insane. Hey, Bear, I'm going to Alaska tomorrow. I'm going to Alaska. I'm gonna catch salmon and wrestle a bear.
Ben's going to Alaska, folks. Woo!
Why the heck not? It's just as cold here right now, so let's charge it.
I'm taking him fishing, he's taking me surfing. It's only fair, right? I think he's going to be a lot better fisherman than I'm going to be a surfer.
It's not going to be the best wave out there, but it's going to be his best wave for sure. He's going to be digging it. But I'm going to push you into the wave. You're not paddling or anything. You're just going to go, get the wave, and you're cruising.
Yeah, oh yeah. Should be good. Pizza smells good, right? I'm going to do it. I'm getting up, no problem. Woo! And so sure enough, he took me out into the freezing cold ocean and taught me how to surf. Cowabunga, dude. Thank God that foam was like this thick. I don't think otherwise there would have been a surfboard there that would have held me up. It's one of those experiences that I equate to like steelheading. You should either do it or not, because if you don't do it, you don't know what you're missing. if you do it, you're hooked for life. Surfing is definitely something that I'm going to want to do again after that experience.
Yeah, just another day on the beach, California style. I should've known!
Coming up, it's off to Alaska.
This place is beautiful. Oh, there he is. Yeah! Yeah, Ben!
Wanna Go Fishing is presented by Dos Equis, stay thirsty, my friends. And in part by Costa Del Mar, see what's out there. And by Sperry Topsider, get wet.
And this is probably the best cure for my ADD ever.
Welcome back. I just surprised Ben Wel, a surfer from California, with a fishing trip of a lifetime to Alaska.
Told him I better catch a big fish after that, man. He got some big waves.
After he accepted the trip to Alaska and he taught me how to surf, we rolled over to his house to pack him up for Alaska.
I'm so stoked. So we're going king salmon and halibut and frickin' hopefully bringing back a bunch of goods, dude. I'm super stoked.
The guy's wall is just covered in artwork and surf pictures, and he's got musical equipment and surfboards and drawings and renditions of ideas.
What's really funny is I'm a surfer. I own one jacket, and to know that I was coming up into Arctic temperatures, I was like, how am I gonna pull it?
So we want to make sure he's nice and comfortable up there. You know, he's a Southern California boy. He needs Alaska gear.
And these guys set me up so well. We went down to Naked West Marine, and he got me set up from head to toe. Everything that we would need for this trip.
Dude, you're gonna be the most stylish fisherman we've had on the show yet.
I'm loving it. Big salmon for slamming, right? Yeah.
I felt like I was gonna need this today out in the water.
I actually did too. And little did I know I was gonna need every piece of that gear up here. Juneau, Alaska.
It was crazy when I saw him packing everything up that he grabbed his skateboard. And so sure enough, as soon as we pulled into Juneau, he pulled out his skateboard and started skating. It was incredible. The guy's crazed. It's like me taking my fly rod to a concrete parking lot and fishing for a fish in a puddle. After he got his little skate fix in, I could not wait to jump in the float plane and make the trip over here to Elfin Cove.
Maybe the first skateboard in Ward Air. It was out of a movie. I mean, I've seen things about Alaska, but I mean, until you're here and you're checking it out, it's so impressive. It's beyond words.
Flying over some of the most remote areas left on the planet and seeing the beautiful things that you can see, it's just amazing.
It was so fun. I mean, we touched down, glided right up onto the dock. All these friendly people just waiting for us. And of course, Matt had met Gordy and all the guys. I think they were wondering what was going to go on, bringing a surfer from Southern California. This place is beautiful, amazing. I can't wait to go get some salmon.
Awesome.
And I could see the look on their faces when I unloaded my skateboard that they were like, oh no, what are we in for?
We stepped off that plane. Gordy was waiting with the crew to greet us. They hauled all of our gear up to the lodge.
Fishing gear, look at me.
And instantly got us out on the boat.
Man, Gordy, I hope you still realize how special this place is.
There's not a lot of places you can do that, but in Elfin Cove, you can.
Elfin Cove was founded in 1935. It was originally called the Gun Cove. And if you see the inner harbor, today you wouldn't think of it as a gun cove. It's a very pretty place.
Well, one of the coolest things about Alaska is not just the humpbacks, but it's the killer whale. A lot of people in San Diego only know killer whales and Shamu. Well, up here, it's the real deal.
I brought Shamu all the way from San Diego. That's right. Yeah! And that was like the most amazing experience ever. I mean, it slammed me in the face. It was just, we were out in what you see on National Geographic. I mean, we were out in the middle of nature, the wild. Oh, there he is. Yeah! And that was like top on my list. I had to see a killer whale. Sick! That is insane.
And it was just the snowball effect. And this was just the first half hour we were here.
I saw a killer whale. Yeah!